Hello, all of you. Today, this is the paper of 3rd June 2024, and I'm going to do now last question number 24 from this paper. I will do some more questions also. Okay. Question number 25, the last question we will be solving here. Right? Let's start. Now here the question is, the diagram shows a sketch of the graph y is equals to 2 times sine x plus 60. Find the coordinates of the point A. We have to find the coordinates of point A and point B. So first part is find coordinates of point A, and second part of the question is find the coordinates of point B. If you want to see the second part of the question is find the coordinates of point B. So let's start. But before this, now let us first see the original graph of sine. If you see this screen, this is the original graph of sine. Original graph of sine. Only sine x. This is the graph for only sine x. So, if you see for 90, the maximum value for what will be the maximum value of sine graph? The maximum value of sine graph will be 1. You see the maximum value of, yeah. Now see, if you see, we are going to draw the graph of y equal to sine x first before going to that question. When we are drawing the graph of y is equals to sine x, we can here see for 360 value of sine is 0. For 270 it's 1. Then for 180 it's 0. Minus 1. For minus 90 it is minus 1. Then for sine 0 it is 0. Then 90 is 1. So what is the maximum value? The maximum value of sine is 1. And the minimum value is 0. So all the values lies between 1 and 0. Now, coming back to the paper, the question. In this question, he has given us the graph of y is equals to 2 sine x plus 60. Now, if you remember, I showed you the transformation of graph. And I said if f of x plus a, if this plus a is inside the bracket, then we do negative a from the value of x coordinate. What we do from x coordinate. Suppose if I have a point x comma y, from the value of x, we subtract a. And y remains the same. So the new point will be x minus a comma y. If a is inside the bracket. The same rule we are going to apply here. Now you see, in the original graph, we have seen that the maximum value 1 was for the angle 90 degree. But in this graph, because it is x plus 20, so, sorry, x plus 60, 60 is inside the bracket. So it is plus 60, what we will do? We will subtract. So what we will do? 90 minus 60 will give me 30. So for point A, value of x is 30 degrees. Now, if there would not have been 2, then y remains the same. But here y is there. So if I have a function y is equals to 2f of x, Then this 2 is outside the bracket. So whatever y value is there, we will multiply with 2. Now we know that in the original graph for 90 degrees, y value was 1. If we multiply, with 2 times 1, so the y value changes to 2. So my point A is 30 degrees, comma 2. I'll repeat the question after showing you the original graph of sine. If you see, this is the original graph of sine x. Original means this is the graph of y equals to sine x. So in y equal to sine x, for 90 degrees, value is 1, right? For 90 degrees, value is 1. Now, in our question here, the graph given is of, this is what you need to remember. The graph given is of 2 times sine of x plus 60. So in value of x, so for 90 it was 1. Now 90 minus 60 will give me the value of x coordinate of point A. Now when he is asking us to point the point A will be of the form x comma y. So the x coordinate is 30. Now question is about y. What will be y? So here, because there is 2 here, I said when y equals to 2f of x is there will be change in the value of y because 2 is outside the bracket. So value of y was what in the original graph? If you remember, in the original graph, the y value was 1 for 90 degree angle. 90 degree angle, y value was 1. So in this graph, the y value will be 2 times 1. So it will be 2. So the point A is 30, 2. Right? Now let's understand point B. Now, what is point B? Point B is actually on which axis? X-axis. Now you know on x-axis, point B. On x-axis, any point on x-axis will be of the form x comma 0. So I can write y as 0. So what is my x value? X value means there will be change in the angle. There will be shift in the angle. Now, first we will understand what is this angle. So if this is 90, this is going to be 180. 180 plus 90 is 270, right? It is repeating at now 180, this is 270 and then this is 360. So here at point B in the original graph, I'm talking about, let me go back to the original graph for your reference. In the original graph, you see what is the value here? It is 360. Now in our question, the value of here, what is the original value? The original value of x is 360. Original value. I'm talking about the original graph. For value for y is equals to sine x, the point B will be 360, comma 0 because P is on x-axis. Now for our graph, y is equals to 2 sine, sorry, this y equal to 2 sine x plus 60 will be what? What will be the B value? B value will be 360 minus 60. Because it is plus 60, we will go reverse. I'm sorry. 360 minus 60, comma 0. So 360 minus 60 is 300. 300, comma 0 is your value for point B for the graph y equals to sine x plus 60. So first point we got, what we got? 90 minus 60, that is 30, comma y value was 2. So 30 degree, comma 2. And here it is 300 degree, comma 0. This is the answer for your this type of a question. So don't give up on these kind of questions. If you recall the transformation of graphs then you can easily do it. So for your understanding, let me do. So for your understanding, let me again repeat this transformations. When A is inside the bracket, when the transformation, what will happen here? The translation vector is minus a0. So what will happen? The translation will be towards the left, towards the negative x-axis. So what you will do, if you are finding a point, you will subtract a from x value and there will be no change in y. If it is outside the bracket, the translation vector is 0a. There will be no change in x, but there will be addition in y. So here you are not going to do anything opposite, you are going to do the same. When it is f of minus x, reflection in y-axis, change sign, but of x value, only change sign of x value, don't change y. And a minus f of x, there will be reflection in x-axis, no change in x value, y value changes sign. So remember, when it is inside bracket, fx x coordinate. When it is outside bracket, fx y coordinate. That is exactly what you would expect. Okay, you can go through the transformation. See the translation vector. Here, I wanted to show you this example. Here you can see that there is two transformations here. What are the two transformations you can see here? F of x plus 2 minus 3. So there will be change in x value by minus 2, means whatever x value is there, you will subtract 2 from there and you get x as 6. And there will be change in y value also, because minus 3 is outside. So what will you will do? Minus 2 minus 3 will be 5. For y value, you don't do anything opposite. That's what I wanted to tell you. So you can have two transformations. Like in our question, y is equals to, in our question, y is equals to 2 sine of x plus 60. We had two transformations together here, because x plus 60, this is x plus a, it is inside the bracket, and 2 is getting multiplied. So the value of x also changes, y also changes. The value of x changes, x minus 60, because it is plus 60, you go opposite, and value of y will get multiplied with 2. This is what you need to remember for that question. So that's all for this question. Keep watching and keep watching, keep liking, keep subscribing. I will be posting 3 more questions now, and tomorrow also I will be posting many questions. All the best for your second exam. Allah.